Oh, that was starting?
Yep.
Welcome to the 10 Fun Things podcast, where we talk about 10 fun things. I'm talking frantically, but it's a bit... I'm not blinking in Morse code to help. My address is 123, help. So I did the whole bit again. I wasn't going to let that material go.
It's pretty good.
Thank you. I'm sure I stole it from somewhere. Anyway, hi, Peter. How are you?
He's wearing a collared shirt.
Oh, you can't tell because in the camera it's all black.
Oh.
Wait, let me just...
It looks like a turtleneck a little bit without the... Oh, there we go. You look like one of those sexy vampires.
Yeah, I am one of those sexy vampires. You think you're named Dimitri without being a sexy vampire? Fuck off, Peter. Thought you knew me.
They've got life figured out. Sleep all day, come out at night, and then turn to bats to avoid social situations.
And eat babies.
And the sun... No, it's the whole girl stereotype, right? They don't just eat babies.
It's part of it, but they don't just eat babies.
You can't...
This is a weirdly starchy colour.
But the babies?
Just enjoyable.
Weirdly starchy colour?
The collar that I have on. But yes, babies are starchy collars. That's why...
Well.
Yeah. That's why you see rich people walking around with babies on their neck. And they just tie a tie to the toe. It's like a toe tag. Anyway, hi.
This one's from the Kalamata Hills.
Oh, like the olives? Ew. Fucking hate olives and babies. That's double wrong.
Think of like the fancy place.
I love babies. Babies are cute.
France.
That's Greece. Kalamata's in Greece.
I know, I couldn't think of anything. They're not important.
Well, that's fair. The rolling hills of Nice. That's the only other French place I know besides Paris.
And Champagne Hills, right? Is that a thing?
It's pronounced Champagne.
Champagne.
Champagne. It's pronounced champagne.
What? No.
Oh god.
Am I bullshitting or am I right?
What?
With the whole...
Yeah, there's a region called Champagne. That's where all champagne comes from.
Yes, and then if it's not from Champagne, it's just sparkling wine.
You have to call it sparkling wine.
Sparkling wine.
But
and the vaccine is from the hills of vaccine or something.
Vaccination.
So if your antidote isn't from there, it's just sparkling antibodies.
It's sparkling antibodies, yeah. It's just science juice. Which is why they still call everything vaccines, because, hey kid, do you want some science juice in you?
Why, yes, Mr. deGrasse Tyson.
Oh, no. Oh, dude. How are you guys doing? Yeah?
Wow.
Cool.
No way.
Wait, what?
How?
Shit. I would have done the same thing.
That's called audience participation.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you get. If you comment, I'll kill you. I'm kidding. That's not a legal threat. My lawyers are saying I can't say that stuff unless I follow through. So I won't follow through. I don't want to find the 7 people watching this. How are you doing, by the way?
I have a story I want to say that I wanted to tell you last week.
And you didn't tell me it. Let's hear it.
I wanted to get your live reaction
All right.
for the whole world to see.
This is Vogue.
Forever.
Let's do it.
Yes, Vogue.
Let's just
Strike a pose.
okay.
It's not. I don't even know the song. That's a bad.
How fucking dare you? I practiced in the mountains for 2 weeks before getting that one down. Next, you'll tell me this isn't a good pose, bitch. Anyway. Sorry.
Imagine if X-Men came into battle like that. Like if X-Men was Japanese, they're like, Hiya!
Have you not seen the anime verse?
Of X-Men?
Yeah, they're like racist and everything. It's hilarious. No, like not, like the X-Men are racist.
What?
Okay, I'll explain later. You say your story first because you've been waiting a full week to tell me.
Okay, so
Yeah.
this happened to a friend of a friend.
Yes.
She is a DJ and has like all that equipment. That'll come into factor later.
Okay.
So, one of her friends went on holidays and was like, yo, I have a couple dogs. Do you mind babysitting while they're out? Because they're good dog parents. Want to get looked after, and this person's trustworthy. Because she's a DJ.
And you can trust DJs.
All the time. So, unfortunately, while she was staying over, one of the dogs died of old age. Like, just happened.
Yeah.
So, she called and was like, yo, sorry to tell you, I know you're on holidays.
You've told me this story before.
But one of your dogs passed away.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, shit, that does suck. You better go to the vet just to get an autopsy to see if it was something contagious or whatever. Probably not, but we want to make sure our other dogs are okay. So she was like, okay. But, as most DJs know, DJs can't drive.
Yeah,
so
that's a fact.
She got a one of her bags to carry like the stairs, the big block one, and decided to go on the train by putting the dog inside one of those. So she went on the train, and a nice gentleman sat beside her. I was like, oh shit, you a DJ? What's your stuff in there? Like, I also am DJ, and I'm also on train because cannot drive.
Yes, because DJs aren't allowed to drive. Legally speaking.
Yeah, legally speaking. Right, lawyers?
Yeah.
Yes, they're nodding their heads. So
DJ stands for driving.
Gong.
J.
Anyway, so they're hitting it off, and then a dude's like, hey, do you want me to help you lift that off the train? And he does, and fucking runs off with the bag with a dead dog in it. So now, there was some guy.
Dog.
He's got. You can't tell anyone. You gotta come to the police if you're like, this bitch was carrying around a dead dog inside, because then he has to admit that he stole.
Yeah, 100%. He also has to live in fear of the fact that this fucking insane woman is like dead animals around. You have told me this story. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
I didn't want to interrupt, but it's good for the
Yeah,
lovelies.
it's still a great story.
Shit, what do we call them?
The lovelies. No, I can't.
No, that's stolen from
Yeah,
Game
can't.
Grumps. I don't want to do that.
Friendos.
No. That makes me want to impale myself.
Friendies.
What would you like to be called? Provide your answers in the comments below, and be sure to like and subscribe.
Right, lawyers.
Or again, our lawyers will kill you. Why do we say lawyers? We only have one.
The one.
Yeah, they just got 3 heads, but it doesn't mean they're multiple people.
They still fight with each other.
Yeah, they bicker, but like they're the same person. It's just, dude, if someone with multiple heads has multiple personality disorder,
Holy shit.
is that normal or is it a condition?
Whoa. Wait. Each head has like 4 personalities.
Oh no, I was just thinking they developed multiple personality
Yeah.
disorder and it just went to each head. Oh, that's even worse. Because they don't even know when they're talking to each other who they're talking to. Oh no!
That'd be amazing.
That'd be hilarious. What about if someone with one arm or broken fingers speaks in sign language? Is that an accent or a speech impediment? Think about it.
Think. Are you
Think
thinking?
about it.
Wisdom.
Yeah. That's
Question of the day.
how long do we get? 5 minutes. End of podcast. We're done. Woo! No, but I do kind of love that story, and you definitely use that in your stand-up act, because that's just too funny of a story not to.
Fucking funny.
It's a perfect story. I just kind of want to. I just want a follow-up story, like
what he did.
just what? Yeah, what like happened? Like that he just.
Went home like, yes, big score, DJ equipment.
Fuck yeah, at least $500. But what she would agree to letting a stranger carry a dead dog is what got me more than anything. I love her mentality of just like.
He's a DJ, I could trust him.
More that there's a dead animal in here. Better let someone else carry it. Like, just even if they never find out. Like, imagine someone's like, "Hey, could you help me carry this really long box?" And then they went on their day, and you found out there was like it was a coffin, and it was just a dead grandma in there, or fucking like a 5-year-old, like or anything horrible. You would just be like, "Why would you let me touch that without telling me?" You know what I mean?
Like on the Simpsons movie. Hey, no dumping in here. Fine, we'll take our yard
Like
clippings.
clippings elsewhere. Chief, I thought there was a dead body in it.
No, he said yard clippings. You gotta learn to listen.
How stupid the cops are. It's great. You know, like in The Simpsons, you know how he gets his job, by the way? Wiggum.
How?
He gives massages to the mayor. And then he's just like, you know, if you promoted me to chief, I could give you a massage every week. And he's like, I don't have the power to, and he just massages harder. And the guy's like, oh, I'll make it happen. I just, you know, you always imagine it's money or intrigue or like
massages.
No, it's massages. That makes me like Wiggum more though, because it's like he didn't like commit crime. He just like was really good at massaging, and he used his gun to massage. By the way, that's what made it stupider. Like, so this is the gun, and he would be like on Quimby's back, just like he wasn't pointing the barrel at him, but
Does that count as pistol whipping?
no, because that's whipping. This is pistol massaging.
Pistol massage.
But that's not the act of massaging the pistol to make it shoot better. Yeah, that's not that. That's massaging someone with a pistol.
You've been shooting a lot of things lately. You just need to
yeah,
go. Oh, you're
react.
so tight.
I said that about my penis the other day.
It's been shooting a lot.
I dude. Well, because I keep eating like shotgun shells and shooting them out. Ha! That didn't go where you thought it was gonna go. Oh man, but I was watching an old Looney Tunes, where Bugs Bunny is like a matador, and he's like fighting a bull, and he's like doing the usual Looney Tunes like underlay, and then there's an anvil back there, and I've never seen an anvil in my life, by the way. I just feel like they're way too common in Looney Tunes, and I've never seen one in my life.
I think I've seen one once.
I don't even
like
know.
a blacksmithing show.
Oh, I don't think I've ever met a blacksmith. No joke. I just haven't. Like, I just should go to the Renaissance Fair, or for short, Ren Fair.
Ren.
When's it coming up?
Ren.
Do you want to go?
Are they doing it this year?
I don't know. If they are, you want to go?
Yes.
I mean, I'm gonna be there selling shit, but like.
They had creme brulee.
Yeah, but you'll be buying my desserts.
Is it creme brulee?
You need to support your friends, Peter. You can't just be like, "Oh, I'm gonna spend my money on creme brulee again."
They're my friends too.
Yeah, but I'm more your friend. What do you mean? They're only your friends because you give them like $400 a week. You put their kids through like uni. That's why they love you.
Are you following my husband around?
Yeah.
That's a second Simpsons reference. I think I should stop.
Are you following my husband around?
Ma'am, he's putting my kids through college.
Oh, the hot dog guy. Yes.
Okay, enough Simpsons.
Yeah, I forgot what I was talking about.
You're selling food at the Renaissance Fair.
Oh no, I was saying, should we go there? Because so we're watching Looney Tunes, and then like the penis joke came from the bull like swallows a gun, and then it shoots stuff from its horns, which makes no sense to me. But it's the funniest fucking thing in the world. Where he just like he runs out of bullets, and he's like horns droop.
Oh no!
And I'm like, oh, that's an impotence joke right there. And then he just eats more bullets and just shoots more, and it was great. Anyway, and then we talked about the Ren Fair, which we should go to. And if I went, I would sell desserts. Because that's what I'm doing for the first time this weekend.
I'm so proud of you,
I'm
dude.
excited. I'm going to sell cupcakes. And banana breads. And carrot cakes. And maybe finger buns because it'll be hot. And a delicious vanilla cream will be very nice.
Woo! And you can hand out business cards to this podcast. Like, while you eat this dessert, here's something to listen to.
Here's something to listen and or watch to. Actually, and or is the wrong term. Because, like... It's not like they're just going to watch us in silence. Like, they're going to mute our voices.
And the way they sit and their mouths move.
Yeah, they're just it's going to be like...
Quality content.
And then we just say something really sad. Like, that was me being sad.
I'm sorry for just the audio listeners.
Yeah, hey, we just did a perfect mime skit just now, and that's all you get to listen to. Just and then opera comes in for some reason.
But silent opera.
Yeah.
So it's a...
You know how jacked opera singers are, by the way?
Jack?
They are so fucking ripped, it's stupid.
What, just because they need the lung capacity?
They just, and like, it's sort of like a semi-performance on stage. There's these like two, like, I think they're twin brothers, I don't know what they are, but they're like these beautiful men. They have like flowing brown blonde hair, and they are huge. They are ridiculously jacked. It's scary.
Whoa.
How amazing they look.
And they sing well too?
Yeah.
That's the double trif.
Yeah. I don't know where the fat lady, like, stereotype came from. They're all, like, super jacked. I mean, I'm sure there's, like, some fat people in there.
Do fat people have bigger lung capacity? Is that a thing? Is that why there's a stereotype?
Or maybe because you don't have to move. Come at me, America. It's fine, I'm a fat guy too, I can't really judge. But, no, I have no idea. Maybe there was just a really famous... Probably was just a really famous performer, like opera singer that was fat.
I can do it.
And they became like the stereotype of it.
Yeah.
Kind of how like in the 60s, every time you watch a movie about the 60s now, there's always like a preppy kid in a sweater and like a douchebag with a heart of gold in a leather jacket. And it's just like, I'm sure there were different clothes besides sweater and big hair leather jacket guy.
With the big streak.
Yeah, exactly. Just like, shh, and then the other guy has his hair and it's like that, and it's always straight. He never has curly hair. It's like, I'm sure there were more clothes than that.
Apparently, what's his face? Who's the
Ricky Gervais.
Elvis Presley, that dude. He used shoe polish to make his hair black, which makes me think do all those leather jackets, like rebel people, also use shoe polish, because like that is super black.
Probably. I mean, if you watch, what's that? Go on, you say your thing.
It just makes it so funny. I'm a fucking rebel. I'm getting shoe polish, which is supposed to be for my feet on my head. God damn it!
They're like rubbing their shoe.
I don't follow your rules.
Yeah,
man.
bro, I do the opposite. This is Nivea shoulder cream. Putting it on my ankles. That's the opposite. Foot scrub, hand scrub. I pee with my dick. I was gonna say feet, and then I just like still followed the dick anyway.
They're important.
Yeah. Your feet or your dick?
Yes.
Is this where you admit you're finally a foot fetishist
Never!
the whole time? So you've been denying it the whole time? It's like the stereotype of like, I hate gay people, but then at the end of the movie they're gay.
When
they come
next time
out.
you come here, you just see me sucking on my own foot. So I didn't want you to find out this way.
That's why I said come at 11. I told you not to be here.
Don't look at me.
Don't look at me. Oh, dude, can you just... If you had to like... Okay, if someone had a gun to your head and they had a machine to like give you a fetish, what fetish would you like accept? You had to choose a fetish to be injected into your brain.
Yeah, are we doing the fetish of...
Like you need it to
get
come?
off?
No, it's just something you really like.
Really like.
Did we ever find a difference, by the way?
For...
If a fetish is you need it or you just really like it?
I think it depends on the community you're talking to.
That's a fair point.
Because there's people who are really, really into that and they need the specification. Like they say kink is just the one that you like, while fetish is you need. But then colloquially, fetish is just you like.
Yeah. Why do we always end up on fetish? Even when we're not on the podcast and we're just chatting, we talk about fetishes. Like, it's not you and it's not me. Like, I feel like they are very interesting.
So, if you believe in the muse, you're letting the fetish muse take control when you're doing the muse's work.
SOS. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I can't blink that fast. I don't know how people do it.
So the fetish.
Yep. So, okay, we can't escape. All right. No, go on.
Seeing naked people.
That is a
or
fetish.
person. Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's very easy because then I really like it, and it can be still whoever.
But you don't need to see a naked person. You can just randomly jack it to like a wall.
I mean,
if you
that's
really
true.
wanted to. It
Yeah,
just
but
wouldn't
would
be as
you
enjoyable.
And you'd still think of the naked person though, right? I don't think I could do that purely just being like, that's a nice fucking wall, look at that paint job.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You
It's
wouldn't
so
care about
even.
the wall. Well, I don't know. You could imagine someone in like mildly clothed. Like I'm just saying, you don't necessarily. Have you seen? You just reminded me of another Simpsons reference.
It's the 10 Simpsons
This woman going
reference
down
podcast.
the 10 Simpsons podcast. Yay! No, but like they're like it's like the 1890s. They have a water flume ride, and then she's like flashes her ankles, and they're like, "Sir, someone's showing their ankles. I'll take care of that." And he walks away. All for Silas. All for Silas. He's like rubbing himself. Simpsons were gross, dude. They like don't actually. They are not as wholesome as they came off.
When did they ever come across as wholesome?
Well, like compared to Family Guy
oh, that's true.
and South Park.
Park.
Yeah, and insert another one. American Dad. Yeah.
And they started that shit.
What?
The what?
The like family
Rebellious
sitcom?
cartoon. Not Rebellious.
The Simpsons.
But saying "eat my shorts" was like a big deal back then. They're like, "What?" And then South Park came along,
And they were like, "Shit, fuckity cunt, dick, fuck." Yeah, and they're like, "Oh, okay." We take back all our offense from the Simpsons and pour it on this show. Yeah, and he used to call his dad. I had a teacher that's like, oh, you should never watch The Simpsons. He calls his dad Homer. That's like unacceptable.
What?
Yeah, and I'm like, I mean, probably not cool if a kid did that, but like it's a cartoon.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go up to my mom and be like, "What up, Homer?"
Also, teacher,
My
I'm
mum's
not
name
sure
is
if
Homer.
you know this, but the voice actor of Bart isn't actually
A
the
10-year-old boy
who's the son
of the actor Homer. She's a 65-year-old fucking white lady named Nancy Cartwright. I think
so.
Nancy Cartwright. She's great. She's got a good voice though.
Yes.
She really
has
pulls it off well.
What is gonna happen when like the people who do like nearly all the characters like her die? Because she does so many of them.
There's so many that do a lot though. Dude, if cartoons would die, if she died, Billy West died. He does like a lot of voice on the Simpsons. He's Fry from Futurama, and he's also Zoidberg, which is just the weirdest mix to me. Shut up and take my money, and then he just walks in like. That's my favorite line from Thing is the president is choking on my gas bladder. What an honor. Fucking love that line. No, but like if he dies and Joe DiMaggio dies, it's game over.
For the Simpsons, yeah.
For like just for like all.
Oh.
Yeah. And then Seth MacFarlane dies.
Yes.
That all the Family Guys are gone. Like Family Guy, American Dad.
Is he in the Cleveland show?
I think it ended though.
Ah.
Yeah. He stopped he was the voice of the bear. You know, actually, no, I'll get mad and then I won't be able to focus on anything for 5 minutes. So don't worry about it.
I'm so curious now.
No, it's nothing big. It's just like I hate when people shit on their own shit and then like try and separate from it. So when like Cleveland came back to the what's the main show?
Family Guy.
That one. When Cleveland came back to that, they did this whole bit about like how shitty the show was for a long time, and they're like. One of the characters was like, yeah, Seth MacFarlane stopped voicing the bear after like one season. It was that bad. And I'm like, he wrote it. He made that happen. Don't blame the character. Character did nothing wrong. You were all part of that decision. You don't get to be like, people lost their jobs. And like, they lost their jobs because of you. No one else. You don't get to be like, I'm going to separate myself from this character I created and be like, yeah, you're the piece of shit. Like, fuck you.
Bear.
The bear didn't do anything wrong, and neither did Cleveland. Seth MacFarlane made the show. If people lost their jobs, it's his fault. 100%. Oh my god. I also hate Quagmire, so like... And he was the one that said the line, so I'm like, oh, yeah.
Who voices Quagmire? Also
Seth
Seth.
MacFarlane.
He does.
He does like 90% of the voices.
Yeah.
Well, he does
Peter, not Lois.
Peter, Brian, and Stewie in the main family.
Mm.
And then he does Quagmire, and I think... Does he do Joe?
No.
He does. No, he doesn't do Joe.
Joe's. I don't remember his name.
Well,
but
I know he
he's
does.
cool.
Yeah, and then someone else does Cleveland, and he does Herbert the Pervert. I'm pretty sure. No, the same guy that does Cleveland does Herbert the Pervert.
Ah, good range. Good range.
Yeah, he can go from this to this. But it's funny. He's like a weird old white guy. They had a whole episode about like there was this big line where it's like, "And you have white people voicing people of color," and I'm like, "You kind of do. Though. Probably should do something about that." But yeah, I can keep going forever about how much I hate some of the things they do. So I'm gonna stop.
I think you shit on Family Guy every episode of this.
Because fuck him. No, like here's the thing. I liked it, but I hate when they pick one. I hate when they're like no consistency in the characters. Like they all just randomly, they can all randomly be nice, which is rare, admittedly, but then they all randomly will just turn into shitty assholes. And it just depends on what the writers are feeling. And I'm like, well, stop being lazy bitches and just write something properly then.
Consistency.
I feel like my grandma can watch like the first season and the last season and make, how many seasons are there now? 15?
Yeah,
She could
something
write
like that.
15 seasons and make arguably a better product.
Yeah, but your grandma's amazing.
Yeah, she is. She's great. But, like, it's just, Well, like, they'll shit on Meg, and I'm like, you made her. Why are you shitting on her? You know what I mean?
I think they made her to be shat on, though.
No,
which is
they
like
just don't know how to write
arguably-
teenage girls. That's straight up what they said. And it's like, I don't know. Dr. Seuss cheated on his wife. Like, so many things have happened. I don't know. English writers were like, this is a good conspiracy. Do you that English writers were like part of a force trying to get America to join the Second World War?
What?
Yeah. And it's him again.
Oh my god.
Oh, why? Oh, no, I'm peeing on him. That's not okay. It's not okay. Okay, now I'm gonna beg that you change the topic because I won't stop. Oh, how long have we been going for?
25 minutes.
That's not enough.
Not
20
enough.
more. Do it.
20 more.
Do it.
You wanna do? You gotta go soon.
Do I? What time is it?
Almost.
Okay, well then 10 minutes more.
10 minutes.
5 minutes more. 5 minutes more. Come for a story and stay for 5 minutes more. Yeah, that was Night Garden.
5 minutes more.
Is it called In the Night Garden or 5 minutes more?
It's called 5 minutes.
Well, you just got some 5 minutes more. Sponsored by 5 minutes more.
Kids show.
Taste the rainbow. No, what's been on your mind, man? I've been rambling for like 25 minutes.
Man, it's fucking great.
No, I love it when you talk. Say words.
So, you know how the olfactory system, right? Which is yes.
Sorry.
How, like, when you go into a new area, you can smell everything, and then, like, it starts dissipating because your brain's like, there's too much stimulus, we're going to numb the not important stuff. But then if there's a big change in smell, you can smell it again.
Yeah.
Or if you really want to focus on it, you can.
Yes.
Right? So, dogs,
Yes.
they would have that, but worse, I imagine, because the smells that...
Well, their sense of smell is so much stronger.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which means they can already smell all the drugs. Drug sniffing dogs, they're just getting trained
To be snitches.
to be snitches.
Yeah, that's true. I like how you're using the podcast to practice your fucking stand-up. You fucking hack. You
I
fucking...
gotta figure out how to say it.
No, that's good, though. It's good that you practice it. Just be less obvious about it. You know what it is, though? Because he'll tell me, like, all the bits beforehand. Like, we'll talk about what bits we're working on. And then he'll be like... Yeah, cool. And then we'll move on. And then the podcast comes and be like, here's all the jokes you've heard before, Dimitri. But you do change them. You do change them.
Yes,
I will give you that.
How about I don't tell you them anymore?
No.
I can practice it on the podcast.
I prefer complaining, though.
This is what the audience wants.
They want us to, like, we can't be nice to each other all the time. They need conflict and drama. And the drama will be me being like, I heard this already, but keep going.
Scandals.
Scandals.
Oh, jeez.
Is Peter cheating on him with another jerk writer?
Wait,
Do you
put
want
that
to set-
closer to the mic?
Wait.
ASMR segment.
Bong rips. If you're listening, that was totally a bong rip. And if you're watching, ignore the bottle and lack of bong, please.
Tell the audio only people it was a bong.
Yes. A bong.
Right, lawyers?
We can have bongs, right? What do you mean we can't have bongs? Stop writing in cards so the audience thinks I'm not talking to anyone. Piece of shit. Anyway.
We're gonna fire him. Right?
Yeah,
Doesn't know
fire. Yeah, just one head though. The other two do good work. Why should we fire them? We have a guillotine. Oh, they're in the middle though. That's gonna be awkward.
Yeah.
Just knife. Just hacksaw.
The old-fashioned way.
Yeah, just. Is that not what the sound makes? Is that not it? Yeah. Anyway, were you gonna continue telling a bit?
No, I need to make it better. So no. But
There's
it did
some.
just remind me of like which one. So we voted our quartet, right?
Oh, this is for your wedding?
Yes.
Oh, awesome. Okay,
But-
this is wedding talk time now.
I haven't looked into the company. I just thought that they were pretty or whatever, so I did it. But there was options to have like 1, 2, 3, or 4 people.
And you went 4?
Yes.
You got
However, I'm not sure if it's like a company who has a bunch on standby or if it legitimately is just 4 friends. And if it is just 4 friends and we're like, we want 2, how do they decide? Or if they just want the 3, it's like, you're not very good.
You're the worst of us, so we don't let you go.
Then they won't get paid.
Oh no.
Which means I'm probably thinking that it's like just a big company and like people can be like, hey, when you need me, call me. Call me, beat me.
If you want to reach me. But
I like
all
to
four,
imagine.
can you get them to sing that actually? All four of them? Doesn't matter where. Doesn't matter where. Yeah.
When there's trouble, welcome to the wedding.
I imagine they're just like, oh, they wanted to sing Ed Sheeran, and one of them was just like, I'd rather die. You can be the three, I'm not doing it.
Hard passing.
Yeah. Like, they want us to sing Look at This Photograph by Nickelback, and then, like, only one of them likes Nickelback, and it's like, hey, unfortunately, I know you asked for 2 singers, we can only get you one, because they're the only one with taste that fits what you want, which is bad taste. So in you go. When we were at a house party last weekend. What was it, last weekend? Well, a few days ago, whatever. And they played Nightcore. Nickelback. I imagine it's like when your child disappoints you. That's like what you feel. No, because here's the thing. So for those of you that don't know, Nightcore is when and I know he's watching, so
Yes.
fuck you. By the way, no. Nightcore is when they basically just speed up a song 10 to 20%. From my understanding, maybe there's more to it, but from what I get, it's only that, right? Is it? Do you think?
I thought it was just a high pitched.
Is it just higher pitched as well? Okay, might also have be involved with high pitched singing, but that's it. And this person for years has insisted. Okay, our friend. Let's call him our friend, or her. He or she.
He's also getting fired.
Yeah, 100%. You're getting friend fired, my man, or my woman's. Yeah, no. So they've insisted that Nightcore is superior to the original creator's work.
What?
Oh yeah, like I wouldn't be like saying this if he just said it once. He said it about most songs that are Nightcore. And here's what bothers me: 1, too edgy of a name. You're just speeding things up. Like it's too edgy of a name.
It sounds like it's gonna be like some goth music.
Yeah, I'm like expecting some like organ playing. I'm expecting like Latin singing in the background. I'm expecting fast
Singing
guitar
about
sometimes.
Satan.
Yes. I want Lil Nas X to be twerking on that Satan dick, you know? I want something. But instead, someone just drew like a fucking their anime OC character and fucking just sped up fucking 16 Candles by Fall Out Boy or whatever. I think it's called A Little Less 16 Candles, a little more Touch Me. Sorry, their titles are like sentences. I will never get over that. Okay, sorry, I'll pick a different song. What's a shitty song? Yeah, shit on a band right now in front of everyone. Do it.
I'm trying to there's so much pressure. Under
Did you just
pressure.
pick
No,
Under
let's-
Pressure?
yeah,
How
let's
fucking
go.
dare you?
Let's
No,
go.
Under
'Cause
Pressure's...
picture that 20% sped up.
Yeah, it'll be worse.
It doesn't work.
Which is, it's already an amazing song. You don't need to make it worse.
You're an asshole.
You're an asshole. Yeah, it's got a nice rhythm. Yeah, but that's basically, I'm sorry you had to listen to me rant about 2 different topics, but fucking, this is the bane of my existence. Like, if you gave me a magic genie, I don't know why you just gave me a genie, but thank you. And I got 3 wishes. First wish would be like all powerful, whatever, just so I can cruise. My second wish would be, I set you free. I don't need to use a third wish. And using my phenomenal cosmic powers that I got, I would murder everyone that listens to Nightcore. Or I would just expunge it from history.
Existence,
Yeah.
yes.
I wonder how that genre came about. Did someone just be like, man, this fast song isn't fast enough. 10%. Woo.
Busta Rhymes sped up. Busta Rhymes Nightcore.
No, you mean, can you keep up?
Any
No.
of these songs.
Oh, dude, when you showed that to me, that like really got me. I was like, holy crap, that's impossible. Have you like gotten better at memorizing
No.
it? Have you been practicing?
No.
Really?
It's too hard.
It is really hard.
Same.
Who does he... Nice. Nice. Fist bump. Boop. Yeah, I was talking about your penis. Could you move your hand out of the way? I would like to punch your dick. Thank you. My hand hurts now. That was really hard.
Rock song.
Who does he sing it with? Who does he sing
Twister.
it? Twister. So Twister and Busta Rhymes. Can you keep up? Just listen to it and you'll understand the pain we're going through.
We're trying to keep up, but we cannot keep
We
up.
can't.
That is the answer to your question, Busta Rhymes. I will tweet at him, just so he knows.
Can you keep up? And I will Instagram something. Slide into his DMs all like, I can't keep up. Help. What?
I'm gonna tweet him right now.
Yeah, do it. Welcome to the 10 tweets podcast.
Oh, I hope he replies. This doesn't even have a Twitter. Oh
Can
my
you-
god, this is so funny.
Are you going to use it on your one or are you going to use it on our one?
Let's use that one.
Yeah, like that one has less followers. Use that one. I like how you're bigger than the podcast, by the way.
I am
Which I think is hilarious.
Huge.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about your dick, though. I'm talking about presents.
How do I swap accounts? Oh, I can't swap accounts.
No, just do it through Perpetual Peter.
Okay. Buster Rhymes. Found him.
I refuse to get... Oh, what the...
Oh, he made a tweet 10 minutes ago. He's online.
Do it! Do it real quick!
Buster Rhymes.
Sorry, Papa Buster. I can't keep up. No, okay, don't call him Papa
I
Buster.
listened.
No, don't say you listen. Just say, I can't keep up!
No, he needs to... that song's like a decade old.
I called Twister. I can't keep up.
I called...
I called Twister. I called Twister too. I can't keep up. No, go with your heart. You're a comedian now.
I try as I may, I cannot keep. I'm gonna try and make this sound as white as possible.
Oh, sir, as I sit on my chaise-longue and eat mayonnaise from the jar with a teaspoon,
Sir,
I cannot keep up.
try as I may.
Try as I
Alas,
might.
Try as I might.
Yeah. Make sure you spell everything correctly. You can't have any misspelling mistakes.
Alas,
Poor Yorick.
I cannot keep up with those sick beats.
And then keep going, and then be like, no matter how hard I weather myself.
What does weather mean?
Like stress yourself out, work yourself.
Oh,
Weather the weather, like the clouds and stuff. Weather. Through passion and hard work. And then repeat yourself. Alas,
alas,
I shan't be able to keep up.
I shan't be able to keep up.
Much love. Comma. Space. And yours truly.
It was truly. I'm almost out of.
Perpetual Peter. Oh, you're tagging yourself?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So you'll be able to see it when you see it. Yay.
Love you, Daddy.
No, we had a thing going.
Okay.
No, do it. It'll be funny.
Much love, yours truly.
If you ever become...
There we go.
No, not say if. When we become big, he's going to be like,
The
what the fuck were these guys doing? Can you tweet Leonardo DiCaprio?
Oh my god, he's pretty active on Twitter.
Is he?
Yeah, but he doesn't. What fucking songs does he do?
Does he make music still?
I haven't heard
Okay.
anything.
Welcome back to the 10 Google Things podcast. Okay, I feel like we both can't be on our phones right now.
No, I think I am okay with tweeting at a celebrity every episode.
Do you actually want to? I'm more than happy.
See if any of them reply.
Oh man, he looks very different from when I last saw him. It was yesterday up in the club on a Monday. Oh, he's 48. Cool. When's your last song? My mom's older than Busta Rhymes. I didn't know that.
She will be able to keep up.
She will be able to keep
Your
up.
mom's a boss.
2009 is the earliest I can see. Oh no, 2020.
Oh, maybe that's why he's on Twitter releasing it.
Yeah, there's a song called
You
Dangerous.
came up part 2.
Yeah. Can you... Dude, fucking Now You See Me. Why was it Now You Don't was the sequel?
Yeah, now you see me too.
Why was it Now You See Me, Now You See Me Too? It should have been Now You Don't. You started the rhyme and then you just were like, now you see me again. Like, now you see me. Now you see me again. Like, that's so stupid. Sorry if I clipped the mic.
So much ranting this episode.
But like, I'm so full of rage.
Everyone is stupid but me.
Everyone is stupid but me and you and whoever's watching this. You're cool and handsome
Busta Rhymes will.
and beautiful and charming. And Busta Rhymes is pretty great too. You might not be as old as my mom, but you got something going.
Yeah.
Shit, what was I? It's like if you named a movie. What's a popular saying? What's like a popular rhyme?
Two birds with one stone.
Yeah, it's like if you made a movie called
Two birds.
Two Birds, and then you were like Two Birds Two. It's like, no! Not only is that a stupid title, you had one stone right there. I just, I mean, who even cares anymore? Like,
Busta Rhymes does.
our lives are ending slowly. We're all dying.
And that's how we're gonna end it. I want this. I want that to be.
Legitimizing bullshit. Who directed? I'm gonna Google that later. Who directed Now You See Me? Who named it? Actually, specifically, who named it?
We'll find out next time.
I like Dan Harmon. Bye.
Bye.